Happy Wednesday. I'm not sure how many of you online, so if you are there, please say hi to me. Or I'm just going to wait for a couple of minutes. Hi, Pen. I know we just had the 4th of July, but I already making the full card. So, well, I just received this on Saturday, so I just so excited to see this because I already been with Stampin' Up for 16 years, so I think this is the first scarecrow they have. I just don't remember they ever have scarecrow before. So I really like this because I feel like every time for the fall, they always come with a lot of leaves, turkey, or some kind of pumpkin. Okay, so this is first time they have the scarecrow. Okay, so I don't know. Anybody else? If not, I'm just gonna to start over. If you're online, please say hi. I really cannot tell how many of you is watching. Okay. Oh, hi, Candy. So let me show you first. This is I just received this on Saturday, so I'm very excited about this. And this is the scarecrow, very cute. And this is the die. The die, of course, will cut some of the image, but they have additional thing. For example, is the fence. I feel like this will be a good addition to make the full card. Hi, Cheryl. And then they have, of course, for the fall, we have to have the corn. So this is the corn, the plant, and the corn itself. I don't even know how to say this, but anyway, you know what I mean. And the 3 different kind of birds, and everything else, they will just cut this out. There's nothing to cut out the small leaves here. So if you want this, you probably just need to hand cut them out. Okay, so let's get started. I want to show you the card I'm making today is Funful card. So it's open up like that. Okay, so like you just fold them so you can really see like the corn maze feel. So this is what we are doing. And I have this pre-cut. Okay, do I have this pre-cut? Yes. Okay, so I use the crumb cake. You need to have this 9.5 by 3.5. And the card base is 4.25 by 5.5 and 4 by this. And then you need another piece of this. Okay, so this is the card base. Okay, so let's work on the panel first. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. I think this is not 9.5, but let me check before. So this is a 3.5 and then 9.5. Okay, then this is the one we want. So you're gonna to score at 1/2 inch here. And the 4 3/4 and 9. Okay, so this is the long piece That's what you're going to do. And this piece is 2 by 4/4. You just do as it. Okay. I think that's the only thing we need to do. So you're going to fold this first. You're going to fold like that. Okay. So the small flap you fold out and you have a valley like this. Okay. So, and we're going to glue this piece on there. So I'm just going to put a little bit glue on here, then put on here. Okay. So we're gonna to tear. Okay, so we're going to tear like a diagonally, something like that. I know some people don't like to tear, but I feel like for this card, you have this rough edge, actually make it, you know, look like the dirt, the heel, like outdoor look. Okay, so you just try to do diagonally. Okay, like that. And you can always so when I tear this way, the rough edge will be on the front. So on the middle panel, I want to, since they are not the curve I want, so I want to do this way. Okay, because I want it more like so when I tear this way, the rough edge will be on the front. Okay, let me show you why. Because when we fold them together, this will show in the front. Okay, so I'm using a double and use the crumb cake. Then I just shade edge because it's a crumb on crumb cake. So I feel like if you do some, you add some color at the edge, it will show better. Okay, so I turn around for the middle panel. Hi, hello, Beverly. Thank you for joining us. Okay, and I'm going to turn this way. I feel like it's not very, and I think if you want, hopefully you can do that too. Probably in this way, you know, it will have a darker color. If you think that it's too, like, not dark enough, this way, you know. So you kind of 45-degree angle like that. Ooh. It's fast, huh? Okay. So I'm gonna to glue this on the base first. Okay. So this is a crumb cake that, so I'm just gonna to put glue on here. Okay. Okay. We have the card base. I think like that. Okay. I'm gonna to put on something heavy under my stamp set, okay, so they can set. So this is the base, 4 and 5 1/4, and the color I choose is the balmy blue. I want to do the sky. Okay, I use the blend brush, and when you do this, you just go, I go from outside of the paper and go inside, so give that sky look. Yeah, normally I don't start with the inside the paper, sometimes because the ink is really juicy, like it have a lot of ink on your brush, so when you first on the paper it will be very dark. So I usually like to do from the outside and just to work in, and you kind of know how the ink on your brush, then you can just change the direction you want to do. Like when here I just do like a circle motion like that, and like more times you do, it will be darker. I'm gonna to do a little bit dark on the top. Okay, I think probably you can see that everything is shaking. Okay. Okay, so now we are good. So I'm just gonna to glue this on here. Okay. Okay, so here have our card base. So let's do the stamping. So this is the scarecrow. Going to stamp one of this. I don't feel like it's very dark, but it's okay since I'm gonna do colors over, so we are okay. Then I'm gonna to do two of this, and I'm gonna to do a bird. Here. So I'm just gonna to put the bird here. Oh, I already have one of this bird pre-cut, so we will see which one we're gonna to do. I know I always do that. Here, I'm putting things here so you guys can see. So we have the scarecrow. I'm just gonna to trim this off. And when you use the washi tape, it will help you, to keep the die stays in the place they're supposed to be. Okay. Okay. So we can run through the machine. Okay. Hi, Diane. Thank you for joining us. Oh, here. Then we have one more. This. And I think they actually has a direction. Okay, here. Okay, so this project, I think coloring is the most challenging time. Okay, so I colored I use so many. This is a crumb cake. Okay. So for the straw, I do the crumb cake first, like that. And it's okay, you don't color inside. And I put some of that on all this. This is the light crumb cake, okay? This is the dark crumb cake. I'm doing some of that, you know. Okay. Okay. Then I use the golden glow, the new color. So dark and the light. I'm kind of add some color on it. Okay. I know I add a lot of color, right? But it's okay. And you can just do whatever color you have. Anyway. And the color, I try to do the denim overall. So this is, instead of use Night of Navy, I use the Misty Moonlight. Because I feel like Misty Moonlight can still show the stitches of this overall. So the denim stitches. So this is the light Misty Moonlight. I think I colored the pocket. That's okay. I'm just gonna to cover this one since I already did on this side. Okay, so this is the light. Then I use the dark for the bottom, for the band. And you can just actually color any way you want to, okay? Like the place you feel like need to be darker color. And this is like just to blend it. Okay. And I am using the pumpkin pie. Oh, I forgot the hat. And I use the pumpkin pie because the word I choose, I use the pumpkin pie. So I try to have something kind of a go back, you know, that. Otherwise, I think with denim, probably red will be a very good combination or color choices. Okay, so I use that. And the patch, I choose the Daffodil Delight because like I said, I want to go back with the corns. So some of the color I just still want to kind of tie back. And the face there, I use the light lemon lolly. I feel like it's a little bit too yellow, but I don't want to use crumb cake, you know. So anyway, so that's the color, or you can use petal pink. I don't know. Anyway, I just try to get that look. The shirt I use light balmy blue. Okay. So the difficult thing is this, like you need to use, you know, so many color. And this is the dark crumb cake for the stick. And if you think it's not dark enough, the more time you go over, the color will be darker. Okay, like that. And this is a crow. I am using dark smoky slate. I think if you use black, you know, you cannot even see the black ink, you know, for the detail. So that's the reason I choose dark smoky slate. I think for the crow, their beak is black, right? But I just think then that's ugly. But anyway, I don't want to be dark, so I use yellow. I know their color is not yellow, but anyway, that's the color choices I have. Okay, so we have this done. And then I also cut out a lot of corn to begin with. The good thing is, you know, you can cut this out by itself, and this is all the corn husks to go there. So I cut 5 of this in old olive and a lot of corns in Daffodil Delight. So I already pre-done this, and I'm just setting that aside. And the word choices I have, this is the set called The Words for the Season. And the stamp set, I know I bought a bundle, but I couldn't find the stamp set. And the die come with this, and I think they are still available, and it has the autumn. So I use this. This is the word choice I have. Autumn here. Yeah, if you, I know now the catalog is really a reference. You don't find a lot of things on that. So usually I just, for the stamp set, I just cut them out and put with the die. And with the stamp set, I cut another one. Since I have so many, right? I cut another one, put with the stamp, just in case they are not put together and I know, you know, which the set they go with. So that's what I do for mine. And I cut them with the pumpkin pie. Okay. 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 So this is the autumn. And the A. Okay. Like that. So we have everything here, then we can start to assembling, okay? So I am starting with the autumn, okay? So I build it like a backwards. Okay. I put this on here. I should use my precision glue, right? But I didn't, so kind of make a mess here. But I guess, you know, I can scrape the glue off. Then will not look that bad. Anyway, so then now, okay, here. I do the A. Okay, before I put on, I use my little pin to kind of take the extra glue off. Okay, put in here. Okay, autumn. Okay, I think you have a lot of like a happy birthday, like a happy something. You can just, you know, use the happy when you ink, just ink that. Or if you have this set address for you has a happy by itself. If you cannot, just like a stamp by itself, so you can use this one. And you can just put happy autumn, okay? So now I can build my scarecrow here. So kind of I know the first layer here, right, is to the pants here, the quads here. Okay, so I know when I put the pop dot, I can put here and I can put on here. Then like that. Okay, so make sure you don't have a pop dot over this paper, otherwise it will stick to here. Okay, and then we put one of this on here. So the first layer, I'm just gonna to glue it down here, and the second layer, they keep moving, it's kind of annoying. Yes, the word's still available. Yeah, Cheryl, the die for the word's still available. Okay, so the second one I put the pop dot and just kind of go over here like that. Okay, so now we are gonna to do the corns. Okay, so the corn, this is the front, this is the back. Okay, I'm still going to do that. So you just kind of put the dot on there. This is a lot, okay? just put a little bit on tip of that, and when you put on here, you just put so the front look like that. Okay, I cut this from several of the yellow scraps I have. So some of them has the, you know, the white back. Some of them just the. So you're just gonna to do this to all of them. I feel like, you know, I'm kind of mix different shade of yellow to make it like a more nature, because I feel like the corn, like not every of them is the same color. So I'm so glad they can cut so many at the same time. Like that. Okay. So I did 5 of them. Okay. Yeah, just for you to know, I just find this out last Saturday. I'm a little bit slow on Stampin' Up news right now. Stampin' Up has the new hot and the foil machine. So that means, you know, that we have a machine come out. It can melt those foil paper. So instead of before, when we need like our card has a metallic color, we have to use the embossing powder, right? Like a gold, silver, so they melt. They have that pretty like metallic look. But now with the foil machine, it's actually melt the foil and the transfer them to the paper. So we can make the card very professional now, just look like the store-bought. You know, that is super awesome. So I still, I think right now, from now to through January of 2027, if you buy the machine, you will get the class for free. And also they will give you a lot of information on how to use the machine, and also a lot of inspiration for the project. So I'm thinking I'm going to order mine soon, and once I play with it, then I can share them with you. Okay, so I have that all assembling. I am just gonna to start on here. I kind of know, I'm kind of, you can cheat, okay? Like I mark it's here, okay? So I know when I glue I only glue the stem here. Don't use too much glue, otherwise it will stick to your card. Okay. Okay, like that. So I marked, so I just put on here. Then I'm doing another one. Okay, like here. And then you're doing here, this is second layer, right, will be here. So you're going to put on the back of here. So I am putting the glue instead of in the back, I put the glue in the front. Like that. And I'm putting on this side. Okay, like that. I kind of folding this way so you can see the relationship between the scarecrow and that, right? So now I can put on this way, okay? And put on the front. And I think, you know, for this, the best is using the precision glue. Okay. Like that. Okay. And then the last one here, I'm just gonna to put on this side. So I'm going to do a little bit lower so they look like that. So you can do put in the front too. Okay. Like that. Okay. Okay. So for the one on the bottom, I am using, this is the place I like to use this. So I'm going to cut those into the skinny. And they are perfect size for the corn. I think I still cut a little bit too fat, but I think it will work. Since they're so close, so the one on the bottom, I'm just gonna to glue it down. The one on the top, I'm just gonna to put the dimension here. Okay. Then this one, I'm just gonna to do this. And this one, I'm just gonna to put on here. Like that, okay? And this is our lace. I'm gonna to use this one on here. Or you can, if you want, you can actually put this on the hand, you know, on that. So it's up to you where. So I'm just gonna to put above happy. Like that. Okay. Yeah, okay. So just make sure they can open, okay? So they are, oh, the pop dot did not. Okay. So now, this is the new Golden Glow glitter brush. I am just putting a little bit. I do half of the corn with this. So I all do on the left side or right side. So it's like kind of like the sun, you know, like shines through. And that's kind of the shadow and also kind of reflection, you know. And also, I feel like if they are all same color, it just look very, very boring, okay? So that's the reason I add a little bit glitter and a little bit color on the corn. You know, just give you a little bit more detail on that. And I actually add some here. You know, I wish this come with every color. This is my new favorite. Okay, so now inside, there's a stamp set. Stamps called Hope Your Day is Wonderful. So I am just gonna to stamp this inside. Okay. So this is perfect for, you don't need to write a lot, okay? If you do need to write a lot, I guess you can start from here, okay? If you just like me, cannot write too much, just put on here and sign your name. So here is the pretty 4 card. So how do you like it? I think they turn out really, really cute, and I like it. So hope you like them too. Thank you so much for watching me tonight, and please like and share my video if you see it. If you, like I said, if you go to the Facebook, YouTube, you know, go to the YouTube. Now I start to add my link on the new YouTube, so you can go to the video, YouTube video directly. So if you like and share or subscribe it, so you will see the old videos, old project we made, you know. That will be easy way to find me, because I know I changed the last name, so sometimes people just cannot find me. Well, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Hope you find some inspiration from the card we make tonight, and I will see you next Wednesday. Stay cool. Bye.